Okay. Hey Tim, we're meeting today for our first check-in. Today we're going to review our treatment integrity, some student outcome data, and next steps. In other words, we'll talk about some of the data we have, discuss how Jill's doing, and I'll give some feedback if you're okay with that. How are things been the last week?
Overall, things have been going pretty well. I think I can feel the difference. I'll be honest, it took some getting used to in the beginning, just because it's not something I'm used to doing. But the after like the third or fourth day, it became a lot easier.
That's good. That's good. That's great to hear. And I appreciate the self-reflection. I noticed that you kind of got more comfortable over time with it. It really shows that you care about getting this right, and it means a lot to me. Have you been gathering or collecting data about it too? Or,
Yeah, yeah. I made sure to I made sure that the praise was immediate, meaningful, and specific. And I've been saying things like, hey, I see Joe has been like working hard. She's finished almost half of the work without talking. I really appreciate that. Or thank you for working silently. I can tell you're really doing your best.
that's great to hear. It's awesome that you picked up on it so fast. I had a good feeling after our training. I've been collecting data from direct observations. I'm sure you've noticed me in the back recently. It'll help us get a better grasp of how she's improving, and on the off chance that I miss something in our training. I can
Okay.
let you know. So I found so far that you've been implementing the treatment flawlessly. So really, really good. I almost want to like pump my fist sometimes when I hear you give like good praise to her that's specific. It seems like she's responding to it well, based on like the limited data I have so far. In fact, like she was actually on task 50% more, which is kind of crazy. She also rarely talks to her classmates now, maybe twice at most. And so here's a little graph I cooked up to help visualize it. And so that really quick. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
it would, yeah. Do you have any
Uh,
thoughts? Yeah,
that's a really big difference.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything needs to should be changed, but I'll let you know if anything comes up. But thanks for having confidence in me. I
Yeah, of
get like a
course.
little worried sometimes as a new teacher, but it helps when you're with your help and like you telling me I'm on track.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Sometimes we all need a little praise, right? So besides, you deserve it. Have you noticed any times when you may have missed one of the key points? The immediate, effortful, or specific?
I don't think so. It it's sometimes hard to make it feel really genuine, but I might need more ways to deliver praise to her. But I've been making sure I hit all three. It's just it it just requires like effort to think about sometimes.
Yeah, of course. If you'd like, you could try like written sticky notes that meet the criteria, so that way you can have them ready to like drop on her desk. If you can't think of a way to like verbally praise her without it being awkward, we want to mostly use the verbal component. But just because the attention from the class she's getting might get impacted if it's quiet praise. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's a good alternative.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I'll give my vocal cords a rest sometimes. I'll keep some emergency notes in case she does something we want, but I can't think of something reasonable to say in that amount of time.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you so much for your time, by the way, and all the effort you put forth. I know it's been a long journey already. So please email me if you have any questions, and like really any question's a good question here.
All right, all right. Oh, that reminds me. I know Joe might be starting on some medication soon. Would that affect our intervention at all? Like, should we keep it the same?
That's a good question. It definitely could impact our intervention, but I think we'll want to continue it either way. So I'll get more data this coming week, and we'll meet again to see what the changes are. Eventually we can try to like fade the praise to be more intermittent or variable, so not as consistent. But for now we should stay consistent since it's only been a little bit. Uh, the other thing is that like the ADHD medications can sometimes have side effects, so we can't be sure that she'll continue to take them. And if she stops taking them if the side effects are severe, then we'd be out of luck if we stop our intervention. Also, FAPE insists that we don't require to be taking medication to properly access the curriculum, so we'll probably continue it. Anyways, thanks for bringing it up, though. That is important. Next Friday, we'll definitely talk more about it once I have more data, and then I'll take some more observations and data from you as well, if that's okay with you.
All right, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, see you.
Bye.